Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nancy Martinez, and here we do whatever, whenever, however. I am a mom of two. One of them is about to be 2 years old. She's gonna be 2 years old in about like a week and a half or so. And then I have a newborn that is 2 months old. So I have a baby boy and a baby girl. Her name is Avery and his name is Luca. This video, it's gonna be about Avery. We are going to go through activities with her so she can learn really just different things. Right now we are focusing on letters and numbers. I tend to have random moments in where like I will teach her something, but now I want to start kind of doing it a little bit more planned and a little bit more focused on learning like the letters and the numbers, the colors, and so on. Before we start this video, I want to show you something that has worked amazing with her. So this book that I have here, this book is the one that actually got her to be interested. She loves books to begin with. She always has. We've always encouraged her to open books and kind of just go through all the images. So she's always loved books. The book, it's really nice because it's like mostly really big images and the names. So this is the main area where she's been focusing at recently. So she'll kind of just go through the letters and she'll want me to tell her how they sound. And then these are the numbers. So these are also another one that she loves. We have not gotten to colors yet, but as you can see, this book is really nice because it kind of teaches them. This is like opposites, and these are the shapes. So this is really my idea, is to kind of make sure that she gets this whole book eventually, but I do want to start with the letters and the numbers first. But after breakfast, I plan to have just a reading time and where she guides me what book she wants. If she gets bored of a book, she can change the book, whatever. It's not meant to be like a stressful situation, and I definitely do not want to structure it how schools are. I want it to be very free, very fun for her, because I want her to continue to have that joy and want to continue to explore and continue to learn. So I'm gonna just go off of what she gives me. After that, she does take a nap from 12 to 3. So during that time, I may be prepping for after. Today I wasn't able to prep anything because I have something else to do. But after that, I do plan to do a sensory activity and where she is going to simply just explore something new. Today I'm thinking of doing something with mud, and I'm going to show you that in a second. The last thing is that I'm going to focus on doing something with letters or the numbers. And you can focus on multiple letters or just one or two. You decide whatever you think would work best for your toddler. I did want to share these activities in case you needed some inspiration. I'm planning on doing this every single day with her. So I'll try to do that for the full day and you can kind of see how it went. And I'll walk you through everything, including preparation and then her actually doing the activity. So we're going to be putting cocoa powder in a bowl. My baby's with me, so you can hear him in the background. But yeah, this is up to you how much you put. It depends on how much you want to make. Then just kind of mess with the water. You want a consistency that's like mud-like. So I was just pouring little by little. I think I poured about half a cup into this, and then I just kept mixing. So now what I decided to add was cornstarch. Now you'll see in the future of this video that I actually suggest you not to put cornstarch. So I would actually skip that step and don't put cornstarch. That made the texture much harder to clean. So I would stick just with cocoa powder and water, and it could be any cocoa powder. I know with me, like if you saw those I had little white little pebbles in there. Those were the marshmallows that came with it, because the only thing I had was the packets that came with the marshmallows in it. You can kind of see how the consistency looks with the cornstarch, but I really do think it's way better without the cornstarch. Once I got the consistency that I wanted, I just took any container that I found. So I found those two and I put them there. I also used tape to kind of make an area for me to be able to tell her where she could like make a mess and where she can't. So that made it very easy for instructions. I did also add this cutter into the mix, and later on I did also add some spoons. They were like measuring cups as well. Esto se queda aquí. Acá no. Acá sí. ¿Sí? No. ¿Ok? Si quieres puedes mancharte. Está bien mancharse, ¿ok? Si quieres puedes hacerlo con la mano. Sí, puedes hacerlo con la mano. Sí, puedes hacerlo con la mano. Aquí hay otra si es que quieres. Ya, mira, te voy a dar otra por si acaso quieres.
No.
Sí, ¿no quieres esta?
Sí.
Sí, cójala, cójala. No importa, mami, mira. Haz así, no importa. Mira. No importa. Oiga, coge con la mano, mira. Wow. Wow.
No quiero.
Ok. Si no quieres que esté así, lo haces así, mira aquí así.
No quiero.
Sí, ya.
No.
Eso, así. Muy bien. Ven, vamos a jugar los dos. Siéntate. Acá, así. Perfecto. Bien. So the aftermath of that little activity, I would replace the cornstarch. I would not use cornstarch. That was a really bad decision on my part. Made it a little more difficult to clean. I would just stick with water and then the chocolate powder, and then just make the consistency whatever you want. Yeah, because that was really annoying. And then it was hard for it to come out off of your. It was hard for it to come off of her feet, and I'm just happy it didn't get to her hair. I feel like it would have been a nightmare if it would have gone to her hair. Oh, and also let me tell you, so while I was so interested there playing with my baby girl, I forgot I was making ribs. So those didn't turn out too well. After we did the mud activity that was a little bit annoying, I had to clean her up. So I actually used her towel to bring her up to the sink, and how you saw she was playing with the water. So that's what she's still doing right now. She's very entertaining, so that's great, which gave me time to clean also, which was great. Let me show you how the floor now looks. There you go, all clean, but it took me longer than I wanted it to take me, so yeah. Okay, so some things that worked well. So some things that worked well was the tape. That was one of them. The tape was really good to just kind of easily tell her where she was able to be and where she seemed to have understood that pretty well. And also, if you want to minimize the cleaning, what you can do is just put a big piece of paper there, so then you can just throw away the paper. I didn't have that, so that's why I didn't do that. Also, I forgot. If she would have broken the rule purposely, That's a key word. Purposely. If she purposely would have stepped out of the box and messed it up on the outside where I told her no, I would give her a warning and I would tell her I'm going to take it away if you don't come back in and if you do this again. So she went back in. If this would have happened. This didn't happen. She didn't purposely go out. She actually listened to what I said, so that was great. But if that were to happen, you give them a warning. You tell them what's going to happen if they don't listen. Then once they come back, or you can put them back into where they belong. If they do it the second time, I would just take away the play. Slowly they'll learn that if they don't listen, then the toy gets taken away. So they're going to pick up on that. Okay. Here I wanted to do an activity with letters, so I thought about using this paper. It was just plain paper that I folded in half and then another half, and then I decided to actually cut it, and then you'll see how it looks. So once it's all cut, it looks like this. So I wanted to make it stand up, so I started folding the bottom part to kind of give it like a base, and I was just kind of testing it out here. But the main idea is to kind of make a base so that it can stand up, and then we're going to write the letters on each of them. I wanted to focus on just a few letters, so I picked a few and I wrote them, and you'll see how they end up looking. I also thought about possibly taping the bottom to give me more of like a sturdy base, but decided not to do it, but that's something that you could try. Now this was the very fast version. I could have also kind of printed it and make it all look cute, but I just didn't have time.
Verás, yo te voy a pedir letras y tú me das las letras, ¿ya? Ok, a ver. Te dejo eso ahí. Dentro acá, siéntese acá, acá al lado mío. Acá, al lado mío. Oh, aquí, está bien, está bien. Eso. Ajá, muy bien. Vamos a hacer, uy, se cayó.
M.
Sí, M.
M.
Ajá.
X.
Yeah. Yo te voy a pedir las letras y tú me pasas las letras, ¿ya? A ver. Dame la F. ¿Cuál es la F?
M.
Esa es la Z. Es la Z. Esta es la F, espera. Esta es la F.
M.
¿Dónde está la C? Esa es la C, mira, esta es la C. Muy bien, eso tú me la das cuando te pido, ¿ya? A ver, dame la E. ¿Cuál es la A? Esa es la A, perfecto, muy bien. Vamos a poner acá porque la tuviste correcta, ¿ok? ¿Cuál es la M? ¿Cuál es la M? Muy bien. Esta es la X. A ver, diga X. Muy bien. Ay, no hay nada. Ay. ¿Quieres bailar? ¿Quieres jugar con la arena? Ok, está bien. Vamos a jugar con la arena.
So she wanted to do this, so this is what we're doing now. Cuchara. Cuchara. This is just kinetic sand, different colors, and just a bunch of toys there. So I guess that's what we're doing. Cuchara, sí, cuchara. So you guys, I'm gonna end it here. She's gonna finish playing with that kinetic sand. We're gonna be eating soon, and then it's nighttime. Let's just debrief about this little activity. Oh wow, this looks so bad. But anyway, I'm gonna make them nicer. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué? Sí, ma, el piso no. So deeply, I'm going to make these nicer, and maybe just tell her like to give them to me the way that you saw me do it. Yeah, I thought this is helpful. Although she didn't last too long with this, I think it's just because she didn't know many of these, so that's why she was like not too into it, and that's fine. But overall, I like that activity. So I'll see you in day 2. Bye you guys. Hope to see you in the next video.